Ladies and gentlemen of the YSN universe, a multiple time guest on the old pod, 2PG, Bonnet Marty has returned. Fresco, Fresco. We just witnessed a week one game where Marty's second favorite quarterback, or maybe third favorite quarterback, threw
Yeah,
four interceptions today.
chill. It was an off day. It was an off day.
Off day. The Rams have lost to the Bills at home, spoiling the Super Bowl homecoming party. 31-10. Josh Allen looking like an MVP candidate. Obviously, it's only week one, but YSN article coming soon on season prediction for awards. You know what I'm saying? So, wow. So, the Bills win 31-10. However, we're going to talk today about the rest of our week one predictions. All right. So I'm going to go down the line from our 1 p.m. games to the 8 p.m. on Sunday, and then no more doubleheader on Monday Night Football, which I kind of miss. I like the doubleheader on Monday night for week one.
Yeah.
Monday night this week is another reunion NFL storyline. Russell Wilson returns to Seattle to play his old team, the Seattle Seahawks, at 8:15 against I already said against the Seahawks. Nice. At 8:15 at I think it's Lumen Field now. I'm pretty sure it used to be Century Link, but back to the Madden franchise days. Anyway, so the first game I have on my list is a pretty obvious one if you know who I am, but Marty might have a different opinion. The New England Patriots will go to Miami to take on the Miami Dolphins. New look team for the Miami. Tua obviously still behind center with Tyreek Hill now and Jalen Waddle as weapons. Gesicki playing on the franchise tag, and both Chase Edmonds and Raheem Mostert in the backfield. Marty, who do you got with week one?
This was a tough one because, New England Patriots and Dolphins, it's really a toss-up every single year. I'm going to give it to the Dolphins just because they're going to use their new weapons, Chase Edmonds, Tyreek Hill. I think they're going to be excited. I just think they're going to win maybe by 7. Not too much, maybe 7, 3 points.
Mm-hmm. So we went 0-2 against the Dolphins last year, and we always have a hard time in Miami. Week one last year was in New England, and we lost off of a Damian Harris fumble in the last drive of the game. We lost by 1 point. He went on to score 15 touchdowns. He's top 10. Sorry. But so Devontae Parker, revenge game. New England Patriots win. Sorry. We move on. So, Marty, this next game, it's close to your heart. It's an NFC South battle. The New Orleans Saints head to Atlanta and the Mercedes-Benz Stadium to take on Marcus Mariota and the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons, your team. Let's break down this. Give me some Marty analysis on your team right now, and what are you looking forward to in Sunday's matchup?
Analysis on the team, there isn't much to analyze, to be honest. We have no wide receivers. We got a tight end. That's pretty cool. We got a QB that's just waiting to be replaced. We got a 30-year-old wide receiver at running back. We got no defense. So it's going to be a rough time in this game. We're going to get our backs blown out this game.
What do you mean by that?
I got Alvin Kamara on my fantasy team, so I'll take it.
So, Marty, I agree with you. Honestly, you guys are not looking too great, but shout out to Cordero Patterson. He's my backup fantasy running back. So 30-year-old receiver is disrespect, considering he's a Super Bowl champion with the New England Patriots. Sorry. But I have the Saints winning this one as well. But people need to chill out with the Jameis Pro Bowl season.
Yeah, that's not happening.
33 interceptions. Does no one remember this?
I think him and Chris Olave is going to be a good tandem though. That deep
ability
of Olave, yeah.
And Michael Thomas coming back. People seem to forget how good he was. So it's definitely a revenge season for those two. But as we move on, Marty, another game that's kind of should be easy to pick. But I don't know if you remember the 49ers last year, they almost sold at Ford Field to the Lions after going up 41-10 or something. So the Niners are going to Chicago to play Justin Fields and the elite receiving core of the Bears. I have the 49ers winning this one. Marty, how about you?
Like you said, it's really – I could see the 49ers losing. I'm going to pick the 49ers, but, I don't know if Trey Lance is that guy yet. I really got to see it. The fact that they signed Jimmy G to a contract when it was seeming like they just wanted Trey Lance to take the franchise is, eye-opening. So, I'm a little iffy right now, but I'm going to take the 49ers just because that's a safe pick.
Next game, we have the reigning AFC champions hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers and Mitch Trubisky. First of all, Syed Quadri was supposed to join us today in the Zoom. However, he didn't for reasons undisclosed. I'm not making him. I'm not going to have him flex on this show. But so last year, Syed's big take, and I've had some. Let me hand up. I've had some horrible takes as well. I thought Justin Herbert was going to be a bust. That's probably my worst take of all time. But he said that Jamar Chase was going to be shit. And I consistently said through preseason, watch, he's going to dominate the league. And what happened? This happened. Week 1 against the Vikings, Jamar Chase, I think, had like 2 tutties, like 150-something yards. He's going to do the same thing. So the Bengals winning this one against the Steelers. Marty, what do you think?
Yeah, I got the Bengals winning this one too, pretty easily. I don't know if Jamar Chase is going to have that type of dominant season again, but I do think it's going to be solid. Maybe 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns around there. So, yeah, I got the Bengals winning this one.
All right, next up we have the Eagles versus the Detroit Lions. Never forget when DeAndre Swift was getting accused of murder in Philadelphia. Now he hosts the Eagles.
That was wild because I was trying to trade him, and people were believing that his trade value went down. Crazy.
I don't even know how this happened. Twitter is a crazy place. But I have the Eagles winning this one, but not by much. I think it will stay under 8 points, the difference. So, what do you think, Marty?
I think they're going to win by around 14. Eagles just got that new cornerback. What was his name? Gardner Johnson.
They did. And they got James Bradbury.
Yeah. With Darius Slay on the team, I can't see the Lions doing anything good with the wide receivers. It's really going to be Hawkinson and Swift having to carry that offense with Jared Goff. I don't know how good that's going to be. Eagles already a running offense. They're going to take time off the clock. I see them win by 14 points.
Where did the Eagles quarterback go to school? Boomer Sooner for 10 hours straight.
We love to see it.
Nice. Also, you're not rocking with Amon-Ra? You didn't even drop his name in the offense.
Nah, I think he's going to get locked up. Not going to lie. My friend just asked me before the game started, the Rams game. He said, should I start Derek Henderson or Amon-Ra? I was like, I'm iffy on Amon-Ra. They got Darius Slay, a new cornerback pickup. I don't know how he's going to do this first game. I do like him for the rest of the season. I don't know how he's going to do this game.
Also, Darius Slay revenge game, so this automatically makes it the Eagles win.
Yeah.
I don't make the rules. All right. Joe Flacco revenge game against the Ravens. Over under on Flacco, the elite quarterback throwing over 300 yards.
Under what? Under.
All right, yeah, I have Lamar coming into New York and showing the world why he's still the MVP Lamar, LeGoat, and I'm not talking about LeBron. I got Lamar winning this game. Marty, what do you think?
Yeah, easy pick, Ravens. Lamar is going to have an MVP-esque season. He's not going to win MVP, but he's going to show everybody who he is. Contract year 2, I don't know why they're not re-signing him, so he has a chip on his shoulder right now.
Pay the man.
To get the job.
Baltimore.
Pay the man.
Pay the man.
Pay the man.
Enough. All right, we got a couple more games down here. Another 1 p.m. game in the DMV area at FedEx Field. The Jacksonville Jaguars take on the Washington Commanders. First game with a new name, new jerseys, new quarterback. I have the Jaguars winning. Sorry.
Initially, I was leaning Commanders, but I completely forgot that Chase Young has an injury right now. So I might have to go Jags. I'm really iffy on this one, though. It's going to be – actually, I don't even know if it's going to be a close game. I feel like it's either going to be a close game or a blowout by the Jags. I don't think there's going to be an in between.
Give me Trevor Lawrence, 25 for 33 with 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, and ETN with 3 touchdowns.
ETN with 3 touchdowns?
YSN
We're going to see about that one.
So we move on now to another revenge game. The storylines are crazy. The Cleveland Browns are visiting the Carolina Panthers. Oklahoma Heisman quarterback winner Baker Mayfield is hosting his old team who disrespected him by signing ultimate good guy character morale Deshaun Watson, who did nothing wrong. So, and Nick Chubb said in the media recently, he said, yeah, we know what to expect. Baker is Baker. What are we saying here, Marty? Browns W or Panthers W?
Look, man, I've been watching Baker for a long time.
Yeah.
Baker revenge games, he is undefeated. He does not lose revenge games. You saw him with Kansas, you know.
Saw him with Texas Tech.
Saw him with Texas Tech. Saw it with Ohio State. He does not lose these revenge games. I got Panthers winning by a sizable amount. I can't even put a number on it. It's going to be a sizable amount. It's going to be, Baker holding his nuts. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be that type of game.
Yeah.
I'm pumped up. Yeah.
I also have the Panthers winning. And here's why. They signed the GOAT, Huncho Laviska Shenault,
Nice.
for no other reason. That's why they're going to win. Also, the Cleveland Browns employed Deshaun Watson. Good guy, Deshaun. Sorry.
Yeah.
No. The Browns going down. Panthers is up. Uppity.
It's uppity.
I got the Panthers winning this one. Let's see. The most electric game of the weekend. The Indianapolis Colts travel to Houston to take on the Houston Texans. I have Matty Ice taking this one. Marty, as a former Matty Ice supporter, a former Matty Ice guy, how do you feel about him finally leaving Atlanta?
I still support him. I think the move needed to be done. He needed to go somewhere else. Now he's in a better system, better offensive line. He's not getting chased every down. So you got Michael Pittman, a good wide receiver. Obviously JT. They're obviously going to win this game pretty handily. Hopefully Michael Pittman gets me some points on my fantasy team. Maybe a touchdown or two. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of fantasy points, the tweet that you sent in the group chat tonight that Queen Elizabeth had the same amount of points as Cam Akers tonight. So that was crazy. But
Terrell, this is a message for you. You should have did a trade with me. I was trying to get Kirk Cousins. Not even nothing crazy. Kirk Cousins. He said off limits. I was trying to give him some running backs, maybe a wide receiver, backup QB so we can fill it in. No. Sit with that. 0 points.
Boo.
Boo.
Or booing Terrell. Sorry. Anyway, next game, another electric one. Daniel Jones versus Ryan Tannehill. League-shattering TV. I have Daniel Jones winning this one because I despise the Titans. I think they're fraudulent. Once again, really? I'm sorry.
Really? You're just going to spam that same.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, bro, why not? Why not? Tannehill is a fraud. Malik Willis in by week 8.
Geez. Actually, I can see that.
Dude,
but
they lost A.J. Brown. They lost Harold Landry for the year with torn ACL. They lost Roger Saffold. Enough. Right. The days of running Derrick Henry into the ground are coming to an end pretty soon. You can't do that all the time. He's still the scariest man in the NFL, 100%. But I think he leaves in 2 years tops.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing about Derrick Henry. I feel like this year is going to be the year. He may still do good, but I feel like visually we're going to see a small decline. We're going to see him getting older, all the hits catching up to him. But I have the Titans win this one. I just cannot believe in the Giants for one game even.
I don't believe in the Giants that much either. But my rule here, if Kadarius Toney scores, they're going to win. This is my rule. Sorry. We move on to the next game. Another revenge game. Zadarius Smith and the Minnesota Vikings host the Green Bay Packers. Smith recently spoke out about how he felt like he was pushed to the side, how he was disrespected while during his rehab for his back injury with the Packers, signed with the Vikings specifically, quote, just to play them 2 times a year. I
No.
have the Vikings winning. You know how Aaron Rodgers is in week one off that ayahuasca, off the DMT, off the LSD. Last year against the Saints, they lost like 38-7.
Mhm.
One of the weirdest games because they had to play in Jacksonville because of the hurricane damage. That was wild. Vikings winning this one at home. Kirk Cousins is still mid though. Dalvin Cook is a dog, and him wearing number 4, he's gonna reincarnate the Florida State Dalvin Cook. So
Mhm.
I have the Vikings winning this one.
Also got the Vikings winning. I think this is a breakout year for Justin Jefferson, which is kind of crazy to say because he's already like a top 7 wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I feel like this year he's really gonna take it up to that next level.
Marty, your opinions on Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers is not top 3 all time. Like people need to calm down. He's too concerned with his TD interception ratio. Like everybody just gets so caught up in that. You see how worked up I'm getting right now, bro. I could go talk about this man for hours. This guy is not as good as you think he is.
4-time
He's not as
MVP
good as you think he is.
back to back.
No. He shouldn't even won this MVP. How did he win? Tom Brady was a better player.
This is true. This is very true. Marty, unfortunately, the NFL, they love their immunized guy, Aaron Rodgers. They do. So they've thrown the MVPs. Matt LaFleur is on his knees every offseason begging him not to leave. Just to lose in the divisional round. Crazy. 2 more games, Marty, on the Sunday. Go ahead.
Guess who has as many rings as Aaron Rodgers right now?
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco and Matthew Stafford. Oh my gosh. What a good guy.
Midford.
No, he took a day off.
Wow. Took a day off, and week 1 is crazy. Another game. We have 3 more games left. The Las Vegas Raiders travel to SoFi Stadium to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. J.C. Jackson still questionable. Let me preface my pick with this statement here. Marty, let me ask you. There have been 2 QBs ever to throw more than 1 5,000-yard seasons. Can you name me these 2 quarterbacks?
Drew Brees. Who's the second one? I don't know the second one. I'm gonna just guess Tom, to be honest.
It's a great guess.
Yeah.
Why not guess the greatest quarterback of all time when you can? It is indeed. Those 2 have thrown 2 5,000-yard seasons, only once ever. And let me, add on to that statement by saying Justin Herbert threw for 5,000 yards last year in his second year in the NFL. You're telling me he's not going to have another year like that for the next 10 years? I'm so sorry. You're wrong. I'm getting in my 2PG bag with these expressions and everything. Now I'm going to be on camera saying this on YouTube. Anyway, I get the Chargers winning this one. Raiders are going to finish 4th. They're going to finish last in the division. You know why they are? Because Josh McDaniels is their coach. And Josh McDaniels called 3 screenplays in a row after getting to the red zone after a 75-yard drive. I'll never forgive you. But also, thank you for Super Bowls, Josh. Honestly, I may be overreacting. You did bring a lot of success to this team. It was so frustrating at times when we had Cameron Jarrell Newton at quarterback scoring 75% of our touchdowns, and you were calling screenplays on 3rd and 12. Let Cam let him cook a little bit. Out here throwing a Gunnar Olszewski and freaking I don't even know who, Dalton Keene. It was horrible. I'm still PTSD from that season. The Raiders are the Patriot Juniors right now, and it's not going to work. Replicating the Patriot formula has never worked. Name me one time it did. McDaniels goes to the Broncos, doesn't work. Patricia to the Lions, doesn't work. Joe Judge in New York, doesn't work. Come on now.
But just not Bill.
Your connection is wonderful, by the way. Anyway, we move on. Oh yeah, did you even say your pick, by the way?
Oh, you know who I'm picking. You know how high I was on the Chargers last year. I think they're gonna win a Super Bowl within the next 2 years. They're winning this game.
Kevin Durant. You know who I am.
No, you know who I am. Oh, man.
2 more games, Marty. A replay of last year's Week 1. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers this time are going to Jerry World, going to Dallas to play the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. Dak Prescott on the injury report today because he put on some new cleats and he had some ankle discomfort. This is an actual injury report, just like how Christian McCaffrey got on the injury report with a cut from a cleat to the shin. What's up with cleats and injuries in the last 24 hours? What's going on? You know who I'm picking. You know why I'm here. Tom Brady. Bucks win.
Gotta go Bucks. Tom Brady began a bunch of talk from the social media. Is he focused on the team right now? He's missing some days in practice. That's where he wants them. He's gonna go crazy. Easy win.
They're too quick to forget, Marty. I mean, the guy was 43 years old last year, threw 45 touchdowns. Enough.
GOAT.
Anyway, hot take. The Cowboys are missing the playoffs. And I know you support this take. The Chiefs will miss the playoffs. You heard it here first. YSN channel.
That'll be big if they do miss.
I'm telling you, Broncos and Chargers. Chargers win the division. Broncos get the wild card spot.
I can see it.
I'm sorry, I've already seen it. Speaking of the Broncos, last game of the week, the Denver Broncos and Russell Wilson. Broncos country.
That's right.
Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. I have them winning. Geno Smith versus Russell Wilson. Come on. Yep. Broncos win this one, Marty.
Easy win for the Broncos. I think Tyler Lockett should just leave, honestly. DK, he signed a new contract, right? So he's not leaving.
Matt's busy. Speaking of Twin and Twizzy, promo, 6 minutes, Yeet will drop his EP. And the GOAT, Navraj, will drop his album. I'm just a brown boy from the rags. All these haters popping. I'm just popping out these tags. Come get your issue. We got bags. This is what happens when I film after 11 p.m. You're gonna get very stupid Yanni doing a bunch of nothing, saying a lot of shit.
Is this an unfiltered Yanni?
Is this a fake video? Shot clock. Jeez. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is Marthell Hicks III, Bonnet Marty in the building. He will be back on the show. He will be here talking NBA and NFL. I'm going to make sure that happens. Obviously, recurring guest on 2PG. Why not recurring guest on YSN? You see the hoodie. Best club in the world. We going through it right now, but we going to bounce back.
Bounce.
You'll never walk alone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yanni Sports Nation. Signing out.
I-75 the only time I work a night shift. Package jammers on the freeway, I'm finna swipe shit. Real source, catch me plugged in by your light switch. Rollie on my left, bus paddock on my right wrist.